What's going on, everybody? MetalBlade427 here, and I present to you Let's Play Mega Man Battle Network 1. In the last episode, we completed 2 chapters. Defeat Numberman, defeat Stoneman, defeat Fireman, defeated Gutsman. We had a lot to do last time, and to top it all off, we got the train moving in the Metro line. So why don't we go over here and grab our ticket to the government complex, the government pass, and head off we go. We use it, and now we're in the government center area. You can't go up the escalator, which I really wish you could. But basically in this episode, we're going to be running around doing a lot of little side stuff. This particular chapter is broken into 2 separate parts. Right now it's go see Dad and try to get that program. When we go to sleep and wake up the next day, we'll start the official next chapter. And right now we're just going to do the small things, the storyline, and then a few side things, and call it an episode. I will be going this way momentarily, but I want to get the story stuff out of the way first. The people around here tell you random things, helpful stuff about certain chip combinations and virus info and whatnot, but nothing really story-related. However, I am going to go into here and start our journey. At this point in the game, the difficulty level kind of spikes a little bit. A lot of the chips that I currently have in my folder are not as strong or as good to use against some of these viruses, and there is a lot of new viruses, a lot of them. So as we run around, we'll see what we can find. But before then, let's grab this mystery data, escape L, which is good. I'm gonna get into a battle. Good thing I did, because of course here is one of our new enemies. This is a Cloudy. 120 HP, it does 30 damage, and I believe it's our first water elemental that we come across. It has the capability of dropping the cloud chip at the end of battle. Basically what this does is it's going to shoot out a cloud into the column that Mega Man is in. That cloud will then start going up and down the column. If the rain hits you, that's what will do 30 damage. I'm actually going to bounce back, because it's going to jump in the air and come back down. Okay, hit him, it's good. Let's try to hit it really quickly before he hits me, and we beat him. And we actually get the cloud. Alright, Cloud O. Very nice. Alright, let's get out of here. So we jacked into that area. Come up here to this vending machine. Let's go into this one. And now we get to find the blue mystery data in here. I don't quite remember where it is, so I gotta hunt for it. And this is another new enemy. This is actually a Puffy 2. We haven't seen the first one yet. You can tell the difference because of their colors. Puffies and Puffy 2s both have the same amount of HP, 100. They both do the same amount of damage, which is 30. But as you can probably guess by the color, this is a fire elemental enemy. Basically what he's going to do is he's going to shoot out this little bubble. If I touch or hit the bubble enough times to cause it to pop, it'll do a 3x3 spread of damage. Let's see if I can get him to do this. Here we go. Ready? Yeah, see that? Do it again. Oh, well, actually, that actually showed something very interesting. You can actually fire underneath the bubble, so you don't have to worry about popping it. If it got over close to me and hit, then that would have done 30 damage. Oh, there it is. Spreader J. Alright, that's cool. Oh, here we go. Look at that. There's Puffy 1. Like the other one, 100 HP, does 30 damage, and it's an Aqua Elemental. I forgot to mention before, the Puffy 2 has the possibility of dropping the Heater chip, and the blue one drops the Bubbler chip. So that's what they could give you in the long run. I am actually... It doesn't really matter which one I go for. I'm going to go for this one first. There we are. Also, the bubbles that they shoot out kind of have a bit of a homing ability to them. See how it's kind of following me? So, once they actually get on your side of the screen, it's a little bit annoying to try to avoid them. But it's still possible. Still just getting regular chips. Alright, why don't we just generally jack out of here and continue on. Let's go down this way. Oh, by the way, this is the waterworks section of the government center. We'll be back here at the beginning of the next part of this chapter for it. So, see? Waterworks, or W-Works. Over here, SciLab. That's where we want to go. And if we come over here and talk to this person behind the desk, welcome to the SciLab. Here we're using the power of science to improve our life. Can I help you? Yes. You're Dr. Hakari's son. I think he's in his lab. Want to go? Why, of course I do. Then please use that elevator. The elevator program will take you there automatically, which we will do momentarily because we have another vending machine to jack into. Alright, now let's go find the mystery data here. Always going the wrong way here and there. Oh, and another new enemy! Told you, there's a lot of them around here. This is a Volgear 2. 120 HP, does 50 damage, and it is Aqua type, and can give you the Aqua Tower chip after defeating it. So, like the regular Volgear, which is Fire type, this one shoots shots of water at you that have the same type of homing abilities. I'm gonna back up. And also the same thing as the other one, it bounces around like crazy, trying to avoid you. So wait till its mouth opens, fire, and avoid. Alright, now I'm just gonna, here we are, run! I almost walked right into it, but we do get an Aqua Tower. Aqua Tower R, very nice. If memory serves correctly, Roll like to use the Aqua Tower chip in the anime, so it's appropriate that it's the R code. Alright, what do we got? 5,000 Zenny. That is great, because I'm actually going to need a lot of Zenny soon. And I will show you why. It is going to be in this episode that you'll see why I need so much Zenny. Over here... There's nothing over here, I just wanted to show where this map extends to. This is just a big open area. Some guy walking around, standing here. This guy watching TV about a monster of some sort, which is kind of funny. But otherwise that's the only places we can jack into down here. So, if you try to walk into the elevator, Mega Man says you can't do that. So, every time you go into the elevator, you have to push the button. And we'll be coming back and forth in that elevator a lot. So now here we are inside of Lan's dad's office. If you look around, you'll notice that he is not here. And though we have to do something out of his computer, let's go over and jack into this one. And go get the mystery data here, which happens to be right in front of us. High Cannon J, not bad. Alright, how about we look around for another virus encounter, see what we can get. Hopefully something good. Nope, apparently I walked out into the real world. Oh, whatever. No big deal, no big deal. So, if you come over here and you hit the L button, looks like Dad's not here. And after we came all this way, if you want to leave him a message, I'll help. So, to do that, we go to his computer. Let's check it. Hey, this PC is still running. Would it be okay to take a peek and try to find my program? Sure. Great, go ahead and check in. I'll go check. So, let's just do just that. Alright, inside of Dad's computer, we can come over here to this Mr. Prog and talk to him. I am just a caretaker program, not your dad's Navi. Mega Man's power-up program, it's not here. It must be in your father's BET. Lan, he said he doesn't have my power-up program. Aw, well, let's just leave him a message. Click, 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 click. Okay, give this to him, Mega Man. Okay. Mega Man gave Lan's mail to the caretaker program. Okay, give that to Lan's dad. I have the message for your father. And, honestly, that's it. If you hit L, well, guess we don't have anything else to do today. Yeah, that's it. We're done with storyline right now. We're only about, I don't know, 8 minutes or so into this whole thing. So, now it's just side stuff to do. We'll grab the @dad so we can use that on the computer. We have this little thing over here, which is a very unique function. It will produce viruses based on our level. So if we walk into it and choose to do a training simulator, it'll give us a set of viruses that it believes covers our level of experience. So the higher Mega Man's level is, the stronger the viruses will be. I mean, you could use this for, you know, any type of, like, training that you may want to do. If you want to, like, try to get certain viruses, or don't feel like running around looking for, you know, random battles, you can always just come here and do this. I am actually going to make you run away. There we are. Oh, we got a recovery plus 10. Very nice. But that's all that really does. And the higher Mega Man levels come, the more, you know, stronger viruses it can be. It's a pretty good way of getting chips if you can't find certain viruses, but keep in mind, it will always be random, so you can't always choose what viruses you want to fight. And like I said, that pretty much does it for the storyline. There's nothing else to do in terms of, you know, pushing the events forward, but there's a lot that we can do on our own. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go down that one area on the outside that I pointed out before, and check that out. So if we go up here, we will see this interesting character standing by a food stand. As you can tell, she is different than your generic NPCs. This is Sal. Her Japanese name is Saroma, and in the NT Warrior series, she is called Sal, but she has, and it's not just NT Warriors, it's also the Rockman anime. She is double as a net police undercover agent. When she goes and becomes, the net police agent, she wears a disguise. And in the NT Warrior version, they called her Black Rose when she was, donning that disguise. She is the first of 3 optional bosses we are going to be fighting here in Battle Network 1, and she's actually one that interacts the most with land, so why don't we talk to her? Would you like an all-natural lunch? Of course. Here you go. Plan ate a tasty and nutritious lunch. I kinda like you. My name's Sal. I work with the net to protect nature. There's so many viruses about lately. Would you like to practice net battling with me? Lan, would you like to challenge Sal? Sure! I shall show you the power of nature. Woodman, come forth! Yes, that is right. From classic Mega Man 2, we have the re-envisioned version, Woodman.exe. Basically, compared to the Mega Man 2 version, aside from making his face part of the tree, because the original one, it looked like kind of like a mask he was wearing, there's not too much different. It's a moving piece of wood. Can't do really much with the color differences. He's going to be green, he's going to be brown, and that's pretty much that. The interesting note, though, about Woodman, within the game itself, there are unused overworld and mugshot sprites of Woodman.exe, implying that he originally had a much larger role in this story than what he was given. He'll be attacking us in various different ways. He has the Woody Tower, which works the same as an Aqua or Fire Tower, except it's little spiked pieces of tree that come flying at us. He does an attack called Greenwood, which isn't really an attack. What it does... Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of growth. Greenwood, it's also called Death Forest, where he's going to slam his hands on the ground and make spike towers come up randomly throughout the field. And the one I was talking about before is Growth, where he's going to make a tree come out of the ground. It'll produce an apple, and if he jumps on the apple, he will heal himself. So you kind of want to take him down as fast as possible. Good thing also about Woodman is he's another one of those Navis that doesn't flinch. Ow. And I'm going to get hit again, which is not good. Oh, this is not working out well for me at all. I always have trouble in the beginning with Woodman just because, I don't know, I just feel that some of these Navis at this point... Oh boy, here we go. And I walked right into that. I don't want to die. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good, I wanted to at least hit him with that before he jumped away. Do not go to the back row there. Do not go to the straight back row. Okay, I can deal with that. Go! Go! That's fine, I can deal with that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, crud. Alright. Oh, good. Good, 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 good. Oh, not good. Because this is way too many close to me type of attacks. Alright, I'm gonna take the chance here. Take the chance here. Oh, that's the growth attack. We want to try to kill that as fast as possible, which is what I just did. And the good thing, ow, is that I got rid of it before he was able to use it. So that made it so much easier. I can now hit him twice, so I better... It's coming down to the wire. It's either I'm going to hit him or he's going to hit me. And I win! Once I get better chips, that'll be so much easier to accomplish. But in any case, we always get the same amount as any anyway, 2,000. Oops, look like I lost. I guess that I'm safe in giving you this. Land God / Sal. Use this net to expand the area you can access. You can use that to get into the net around here. There's a merchant selling armor. Why don't you visit him? Please help me by protecting nature, which is something we are going to be doing. But first, let's jack into her food stand, I guess. The viruses in this area are kind of a pain. They have a lot of health, they do a lot of damage, so let's just hope not to really run into too many of them at one time, which is good. I can deal with one of these. This is a popper. It has 100 HP, it does 100 damage, it is wood elemental, and will give you the wood tower chip. Of course, it attacks with a wood tower. Multiples of these guys at the same time is kind of a pain to deal with. but one at a time, it shouldn't be a problem. So he's going to drop down from the ceiling, and I'm going to hit him. I can dodge the wood towers, no problem. When there's multiple on the field, it becomes a pain. Ooh, we got a wood tower. Wood tower C. I'm actually quite happy about that. I like the C's. Alright, so we got another new enemy. 2 new enemies, actually. Well, no, we already saw the popper. The other guy is a dynamite. And instead of spelled like a normal dynamite, it's M-Y-T-E, so like bite, like they did before. So what he's going to do is he has 100 HP, he deals 100 damage. He's going to throw a grenade, basically, on the field with arrows pointing off of it. If you step in the way of the arrows, it will go off, and that's when you'll be dealt the 100 damage, like that. So I'd rather just kill him now and get him out of the way, and then I can deal with the popper on my own terms. Yeah, I'm actually going to do this, because I should be able to hit him with another pseudo-charge shot. Get him with that, and then finish. Another wood tower. Wood tower K. May want to throw that in there, I'm not sure yet. So we got @Sal, which is good, because our access point then will be able to come back to here from the internet, which we're going to be doing shortly. And there's a green military data right here that we can pick up, which is recover 120A. I'm actually going to take this time to fiddle around with my folder, but first things first, let's just actually jack out of here, because stop it, because I don't want to have to deal with too many more of these viruses. So I'm going to fiddle around with my folder once we get back to town. So a simple way to get back, go to AC/DC Town, because we can't actually get to that area of the net that sells the armor yet from the government center. We have to go through the net and everywhere else. But first we get mail! We like mail! Email! From Dad! Sorry I was busy when you came to visit, but I have some good news. I managed to compress the power-up program for Mega Man. I was talking about... Sorry I messed that up. I was reading way too ahead. Enjoy, Dad! Lan got a power-up, HP memory, and power-up. Don't forget to use the menu to equip power-up. P.S. Always listen to your mom. Yeah, I know. It's true. Always listen to thy mothers. Cannot deny that strong piece of wisdom. But before we head into the land, why don't we go into Mega Man? And what to put the power-up on? I'm going to put it on charge. Alright. So, like I said, I'm going to jump into the folder really quickly to kind of fiddle things around. And I will show you what it's going to look like when I'm done. Okay, so I kind of switched things around a little bit. As you can see, my A's I've lessened my A's a little bit. I put the 120 recover A in there just for healing purposes. I did put cannon B's and C's in, because there is something I want to do with them. I put a shockwave just to have another chip to make 30. I put the wood towers in, and I think I put the wood tower K in as well. Yeah, there it is. So that's where I stand. So let's go into the net. What I'm going to actually do is, I apologize for another cut right here, but it just makes things easier. I'm going to cut to the beginning of Internet Area 2, and we'll go from there. So I will see you there. Oh, ho, ho, never mind. I am not going to go cutting all the way there, because look who we're fighting. Here we have Fireman version 3. I love running into these random encounters. So from here, we're able to get the Fireman 2 or the Fireman 3 chips, depending on how well we do at fighting him. So I'm going to do my best to try to hit him as hard as I can, as fast as I can. Come on. I'd like to use my last shockwave beforehand. Good. Good. Excellent. You know what? Let's use the add function. You can see how that actually works out here. If I can charge fast enough, which I think I can. Yep. See? Flinch him out. Keep him from using his abilities. No. None for you. And yes. No. Alright, well, whatever. Let's, these take too long to hit, so we're just going to go back to the shockwave technique and finish him off. Which actually should not take too long, so every time he goes to do something. No, none of that now. Bounce around, bounce around, bounce around. Oh, gee, that's gonna... Oh, wow, that came so close to hitting me. I probably should not have done that. Alright, fine. You win. But at least then I can actually hit him like that. Alright, let's see. Where are you gonna go? 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 Run! Alright, I just... Come on. There we go. What'd I get? Oh, I got Zenny. But that's okay, I could use the Zenny anyway. So yeah, well, if that happens again, I'll let you know. So, once again, I'll see you in Internet 2. Alright, so here we are in Section 2, Internet 2. We're gonna make our way to Internet 3 now, using the code that Sal gave us. And it's up again. Ooh, and we actually have a new enemy there. That is a Swordy 2. We're meeting the second ones before first a lot lately. Swordies are unique because with their sword, they're able to do multiple types of sword techniques. He has the ability to do the regular sword, which hits the space in front of him, the wide sword, which is the column hit, long sword, which hits 2 spaces, and the fighter sword, which hits 3 spaces. Each sword technique does a little bit different damage, so I believe sword, wide sword, long sword all do 60 damage, and the fighter sword does 30. Because of his red sword, he is actually considered fire elemental, and he has the possibility of dropping the fire sword or the regular sword chip. Good thing also is they like to come right to the front of the rows in order to try to hit you. So, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get him to swing. Oh, see that? See how he hit all 3 at once? That was him doing the fighter sword. But they're fairly simple to deal with. They also like to steal area. So, they'll be creeping up on you really fast at some point. So, let's continue down this way. And this T-junction, we went this way to fight Stone Man, so we're going to go this way to advance. Let's grab this. Cannon C. Thinking. I'll have to worry about that later. I actually got a Fire Sword B from that, so I really may want to try to use that later. And we're using Sal's link. And here we are in Part 3. You can't go back to get that data. That's one of those World 3 pin doors. But we can run around this way. And we get into a fight with a new enemy. Just like the other one, this is a B-Tank 2. 120 HP, 80 damage, capable of dropping the cross-bomb attack. It's just easier for me to show you what the cross-bomb does than to explain it, but it hits in a plus pattern. So I'm going to stand here and wait for him to hit me, or fire, and then I'm going to move and you can see the splash damage. See? Plus pattern. So, all gravy, he's going to be stuck there. I'm going to get hit, but that's okay. Because we regenerate health between every battle. And that is a B-Tank 2. If we go this way, we run into a Blue Mystery Data, which has a Shockwave B, which is wonderful. But more importantly, we have another net merchant. As you can see, he sells HP memories ups as well. He has 5 of them. He sells them in the order of 4,000 Zenny, then 6,000, then 9,000, then 12,000, then 15,000 Zenny. More importantly, he has the wood armor, which I am going to buy right now. He also sells the wide sword S, a hammer, X panel 3G, and the M cannon L, which is, of course, the last level of cannons that you can hit. We have high cannons already and regular cannons. M cannons would be the last level. So, about the armor. If we go into Mega Man stats, you'll see we went from 20 to 26. So like I said, the simple act of buying it raises his level by 6. Equipping such armor will enable us to reduce damage in battle, which I am going to show right now. And even better, because we have also a new enemy here. That is a Billy. He was our first elect-type enemy that we fight. 100 HP, does 100 damage. He has the capability of giving you the Thunder Chip, and paralysis in this game is not like any other battle networks. I can still move while the electricity is flowing through my body, but every step I take will hurt me. And I will possibly maybe show that, I'm not sure. I really don't want to. I really don't want to. I'd rather just kill him because it's a pain. But if you get hit by the little spark ball that flies around, you will be electrified, and every step you take, you will be hurt. So let me get into another battle. I'd rather get into another battle to show off the damage reduction. Which works out anyway, because here we have some high cannons. Of course, the, Canodum 2s, the upgraded version of the regular cannons. Same exact thing, except they have 80 HP, they do 50 damage, and can give you the high cannon chip. They're a lot faster in terms of locking onto you, but that's about it. But this will be a good chance to show you what happens when Mega Man takes reduced damage. So if you watch him, rather than just taking the hit, he crosses his arms. And the damage that they would do to us is significantly less. So we can take a whole lot more punishment in a, longer period of time, in effect, almost doubling our health. This makes various boss battles and things along that way much easier. So it's a good idea to grab an armor as early as you can, and right now the wood armor is the earliest one we got. Come on, come on. Oh, come on. Go down here. Hit. I am getting really sick and tired of this guy, and I need him to die somewhere in the neighborhood of now. Because I'd like to do one last thing before finishing off this episode. And that's to run over here and get into a battle with Stone Man version 2. Just like the last Stone Man, all this guy does is stand there as we can, pummel him to death. A little bit more HP, but ideally speaking, the exact same thing. So we're just gonna sit here and beat him up. The good thing about our power-up being higher is we get the charge faster, so we can probably get off a few more attacks on him than before. Ooh, this is a good round. Let me move backwards first. There we are. Pink. Fire. Fire. Oh, whatever. Fire. And the wood tower. Yeah. Oh, wait, that's a B. Alright, let's just do this then. I still am not able to do what it is I want to do. Okay, and I was gonna say, if I got it there, that would be hysterical, but it's not, so let's just kill him and call it a day. But we do get the Stone Man-es chip, which is a pretty decent summons. And that's about all I want to do in this one. In the next episode, I will be moving on to the next part of the storyline. For right now, I am going to grind around here to try to get some better chips and the money I need in order to get all of those HP memories up, which you will see in the next episode. So, as always, rate, comment, subscribe, as I ask you to do in almost every YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. So, until that time, everybody, later.